evening, everyone. It's time again for the Fun Fold collaboration hosted by the lovely Monika, otherwise known as Paper Mona. And this month we are doing Dutch fold cards. So a Dutch fold card is one that when you stand it up, I don't know if this is going to show, I have to show it like this. When you stand it up, these two flaps of the gatefold open out and the bit that hangs down rests on them. So let's see if I can, so like that. And then you've got the inside where you can write a message, or you can decorate it, or you can write your message in other parts of the card. So I'm going to show you how I did this. This one I used a hunky-dory set, but this time I'm going to use some papers from the lovely Julia McNeil Crafts, JMC Designs. So you need a piece of paper or card that is, I'm just looking for my bib sheet, sorry, is 12 inches by 9.5. Now, I took this idea from Sam Calcott, who is brilliant at making cards and things. So, and she's got a wonderful tutorial on her channel. So anyway, so on the 12-inch side, you want to score it at 3, and 9. And then on the 9.5-inch side, you want to score at 3.5, 3.5, and 6.5. But on the 6.5, you only want to go down to this first score line here, flip it over, and go down to the first score line again at 6.5. So this bit in the middle is untouched. So you can see we've got a 6-inch square here. We've got a flap here. This is the flap. And these are the gatefolds. So you want to cut away these top two, these two here. So the top two squares, if you've got the 6-inch square looking at you, and the flap at the top. Okay, so when you've done that, you've got something like this, and then you want to burnish all the score lines. These should match, and obviously it's a gatefold, so they should match in the middle, and it folds over like that. So I'm just going to raise this a little bit, see whether I can get more of the picture. I think that's better. Yeah. So now we're going to decorate it. So for the inside, I've cut a piece of paper that is 5 3/4 square. Okay, now you can do whatever you like in the way of decorating, and that you don't need to put something in the middle, or you might want to just put a lovely stamp and a sentiment. That I've decided, because also my card that I've used is quite flimsy, so I want to give a bit of body to it by adding a bit more card or paper to it, because I don't want it to collapse on me. So I'm just gluing it up, and then I'm just going to stick that down so that there's a white border all the way around. Okay, so as I said, this is all part of the collection. I'm sorry, Julia, I can't remember the name of the collection of papers it is, but it is just beautiful, and everything goes so well together. So I've stuck that down, and now I'm going to do these flaps. So for these flaps, you need, if you're going to do mats and layers, you want a piece which is 2 3/4 square, which is what I've got here, 2 3/4 square. I'm not going to do any layers because this paper is so beautiful, and I've got the white edge of the card as my mat. But if you want to do mats and layers, 2 3/4 square, which is what this is, and then the topper 2.5 inches square, and you need 2 of those. So I've used some more of this paper, and I've actually decoupaged some some of the flowers, and so I'm just going to stick these down. So I pre-cut everything just to make the video a bit shorter, but I have to say this is a really fun fold card to make, and it's a little bit different, and yeah, I'm loving it. So that's that one, and this is this one. Like so. And then I'm just going to decorate the top bit, and the top bit you need a piece which is 5 3/4 by 3 1/4, which is this piece that I've got here. And if you want the mat, it's 5 1/2 by 3. So I'm just going to stick this down. I hope I'm in shot. I get absorbed in what I'm doing. I don't always check in the camera to make sure everything's in the right place. So I'm just going to stick this down. Like so. Oops. Like so. There we are. It's not quite. There we are. A bit more glue here. So there we are, and then you put a topper. So for the topper, I've chosen one of these cut aparts from the paper kit of this gorgeous queen bee, and I'm just going to put it here. Now I am going to put it so that it slots behind this flower, because it does actually help to keep the card closed. But you can use whatever topper you want. You can put it up here, you know, so it as a decoration in this part. You can put oval, square, round, whatever you want, or just a sentiment. But as I said, I'm going to put that, I think, there, and I'm going to leave mine flat because I've got enough dimension on this card already. But again, oops, and you don't want to, as I've just done, you don't want to put glue on the bottom part. See if I can find my rag. Wipe off the glue. You only obviously want to glue the top part, so from here upwards. So I did the same thing with the other one. I put sticky pads all over, so I ended up putting it on top of here. So there we are. So that's the card. It's the fun fold. That's the Dutch fold card, and I'm just going to use this little sentiment which says "Be happy." Again, this was all part of the paper kit. I'm going to stick that there. And I'm just wondering, I have got some other bits of decoration here, and I'm wondering whether to use them or not. So I've got a bit of a dragonfly. No, maybe I could put it there. Let's see. And then I've got some of these flowers which are cut aparts in the paper pack, which I thought went very well with this design. I chose this because I thought it kind of looked like a roof, because to me these cards look a little bit like a house, so they'd be quite a good shape for new home, wouldn't they? I don't know whether to use these or not. I don't know. What do you think? I think I'll use them. So I took the effort to cut them out, so I'll use them. Let's just see. No, I'm going to keep this here. butterfly, because also I found this top is a little bit on the white side, so I just want to cover up some of that white. So, yeah. And there we are. So that's my Dutch fold card. Hopefully it will stand up. Stands up beautifully. You can see I'm really pleased with this one. You see the pattern underneath as well shows through, which is nice. When you stand it up, you've got a lovely scene behind. So I think it's quite a nice idea to put some patterned paper underneath. But as I said, you don't need to do that. Anyway, I will leave Sam's channel linked in the description box below, because she was my inspiration for this, and also I'll leave links to the. Just wondering if I could put that there. I don't think I'm going to. I'll leave links to the other people taking part in this collaboration. There is a fun Facebook page where if you want to join in, you can just post your makes for this month there, and we can all have a little look at them, because it's lovely to see inspiration from other people. So thank you all for watching. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.